Welcome to the third match of the 2020 IQ season, sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union and the Mobile County Public School System. Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip. I'm your IQ Quizmaster. Today's match features high school students from Rain, Satsuma, and the home team Murphy. The questions you're going to hear this morning are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Now here's how the points were awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. The teams will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. A correct answer on the first try is worth 4 points. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams up here can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. We always start with questions in current events, and we'll do that again today. Murphy, Jacinda Ardern took power in 2017 at age 37 and became the world's youngest female leader. Which country is she Prime Minister of?
New Zealand.
That's correct. 4 points. All right, Satsuma. When he was elected the President of France in 2017, he became the de facto leader of the continent. Give me his first and last name. Five seconds.
Beauregard.
Try again. Okay.
Emmanuel Macron.
That's right. 1 point. BC Rain. Narendra Modi began his second term in office in 2019 as the Prime Minister of the world's largest, most vibrant democracy. Name that country.
England.
Yes, 4 points. Very good. Topic is American history. The poor state of the U.S. economy was strengthened by the entrance into World War II. Massive military orders filled to capacity the production of American industry. These military orders were directed by an organization created by executive order in 1942 and was abolished following the end of the war in 1945. Give the full name of this organization. 5 seconds. Satsuma.
War Industries Board.
Sorry. BC Rain.
No answer.
Okay. The War Production Board. Satsuma, your question. The Allied powers invaded the beaches of Normandy as part of their war strategy to push back the Nazi powers in Europe. This combined amphibious and air assault was and still is the largest military troop movement in history. Give the exact date and year of D-Day.
June 6th, 1944.
Yes, that's right. All right, BC Rain. In Germany on November 9th, 1938, mobs instigated by Nazi propaganda ransacked more than 7,000 Jewish shops and nearly all of the country's synagogues. Give the German name to this dark day that preceded the events of the Holocaust.
Kristallnacht.
That's right, 4 points. Biology is the topic. Identify the ability to do work.
Energy?
Yes, 4 points, right. Satsuma. The second law of thermodynamics states that disorder in the universe is increasing. Identify the measure of disorder in a system.
Entropy?
That's right, 4 points. BC Rain. Give the name of the molecule that is comprised of a ribose sugar, a adenine nucleotide, and a chain of 3 phosphate groups.
DNA.
Try again.
RNA.
Try again.
mRNA.
Try again. Murphy.
ATP.
That's right, ATP. Okay, time for our first toss-up of the match. It's in sports, so teams, hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. This NBA center is considered one of the greatest players in history. He played for the Philadelphia and San Francisco Warriors, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Los Angeles Lakers. He holds a number of NBA records in scoring and rebounding.
Shaquille O'Neal.
I'll continue. He accumulated 23,924 rebounds in his birthday.
Robert Barry.
No, I'll continue. He is the only player to score 100 points in a single NBA game or average more than 40 and 50 points in a season. Give me the last name of this Hall of Famer, BC Rain.
Allen.
Sorry. Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain. Literature is a topic. Back to a regular category. Murphy. In James Thurber's short story titled The Last Clock, although at first the Supreme Magistrate suggested they move the town's last clock to the clock tower, ultimately he decrees the last clock be placed at a different location. Identify the specific building in town in which the last clock is finally placed.
Town Hall,
Try again.
the museum,
Yes, 3 points, the museum. Very good. Satsuma, your question in literature. In the short story titled Thank You, Ma'am by Langston Hughes, because Mrs. Jones thought he might be hungry, she kindly made dinner for the boy who tried to steal her purse. Tell what type of meat Mrs. Jones served him with lima beans for dinner.
Venison.
Try again.
Pork.
Try again.
Beef.
Try again. Murphy.
Ham.
Ham is right. 1 point for Murphy. All right, BC Rain. In Edgar Allan Poe's short story titled The Mask of the Red Death, in an effort to prevent his friends from being exposed to a deadly disease, the prince closes off his entire palace so no one can enter or leave. Give the name of this prince.
Prince Philip.
Try again.
Henry.
Try again.
Edward.
Try again.
Prospero.
Yes, that's right, Prospero. All right, time for some math questions. So we're going to change the criteria a little bit. A 60-second question, and all the teams get a copy of every question for possible bonus points. Our first team, Murphy, the home team, everyone open your yellow math envelopes. This is just for Murphy. Given three positive integers, A, B, and C, if they are added two at a time, the sums are 71, 119, and 94. Find the value of A plus B plus C. Everybody can work on it, but it's only Murphy's question for what's left of the minute. Thirty seconds left for Murphy. Ten seconds. Satsuma or BC Rain? Anybody have the answer? Satsuma.
103.
Sorry. BC Rain?
124.
No, 142 was the answer. No points. All right, next question goes to Satsuma. Everyone open your red math envelopes. Tom is a high school wrestler. His His favorite food contains 150 calories for a 25-gram serving. If he eats only his favorite food, how many grams can he eat and meet a 2,700 calorie limit in one day? Thirty seconds left for Satsuma.
$18.
Try again.
22.
Try again.
$16.
Try again.
30.
Nope. Anybody want to buzz in? DC Rain.
23.
Sorry. Murphy.
108.
450 grams. 450. All right. DC Rain, this is your question. Everyone open your blue math envelopes. Julie was given a number X with instructions to first add 4, then multiply the result by 3, then add 12 to the new result, and finally divide by 6. She did all the calculations without error, except that instead of multiplying by 3, she divided by 3. The answer she got was 5. What was the correct answer to the original question? Thirty seconds left.
Four,
Try again.
6,
Try again.
8,
Try again.
12.
Nope. Teams, wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. Don't buzz in early. Okay, anybody have an answer here between Satsuma? Satsuma.
6.
Sorry. Murphy.
15.
29 is the answer we need. New category, new time limit, 15 seconds, back to a regular category. It's Shakespeare. In Act 3 of Macbeth, the King and Lady Macbeth discuss the manner in which they will treat their guests at a formal state dinner. Macbeth urges her to pay special attention to a certain guest. Give the name of that guest.
Banquo.
Right, 4 points. Satsuma. Act 3 of Twelfth Night begins with banter between Viola and Feste. In the course of their witticisms, Feste reveals that his house is next to a significant building in the community. Identify that building.
The church.
That's right, 4 points. DC Rain. In Act 3 of Cymbeline, Caius Lucius demands payment of tribute to Rome, but Cymbeline replies very cordially that the English will fight rather than pay. Identify the member of Cymbeline's court who warns Lucius, quote, "If you seek us afterward in other terms, you'll find us in our saltwater girdle. If you beat us out of it, it is yours. If you fall in the adventure, our crows shall fare the better for you." And there's an end.
The king,
Try again.
the jester,
Try again. Murphy or Satsuma? Satsuma?
Posthumous.
No. Murphy? No. It was Cloten. Geography is our topic. To Murphy. Nestled in the southern coastline of Papua New Guinea, this body of water connects with the Coral Sea and lies directly east of the Torres Strait. Give the name of this body of water. Seconds.
Coro,
Try again. Satsuma.
Arafurasi.
No. BC Rain.
Euphrates.
No. The Gulf of Papua. Papua. Satsuma. An island lies off the southern coast of the state of South Australia, named after a famous marsupial from the mainland. Give the name of this island.
Kangaroo Island.
Kangaroo Island. Right. BC Rain. One of the vast deserts of Australia, this desert lies in the northwestern region of the country. Part of the state of Western Australia, it is the second largest desert in the country, just north of the Gibson Desert. Give me the name of this desert.
Sahara.
Try again. Satsuma.
The Great Sandy Desert.
Perfect. Very appropriate. We are at halftime right now. BC Rain has 8 points. Satsuma and Murphy are tied at 18 points.
New Horizons Credit Union is a proud supporter of local nonprofits, community events, and education, including sponsoring the annual New Horizons Credit Union Scholarship, available to members who are graduating high school seniors. And since 1950, New Horizons Credit Union has been there for its members through every phase of their lives, offering solutions for the real world. Visit newhcu.org to learn more about New Horizons Credit Union.
Chemistry. Question. Back to our home team. Good luck, everybody. State the name of the lithium-containing compound commonly used as a reducing agent in organic synthesis. Okay, Satsuma or Rain, anybody want to buzz in? Lithium hydride. Satsuma, give the term for the difference in energy between two sets of d orbitals on a central metal ion that arises from the interaction of the orbitals with the electric field of the ligands. Seconds.
Electronegativity.
No. Try again. Murphy or Rain? Crystal field splitting. That's what we need. You see, Rain, state the number of miles contained in 1 megamile.
1,000.
Try again.
100.
Try again.
A million.
Yes, 1 million. Very good. Art history is our topic next. Back to our home team. The room that held the tomb of the Theban king known as Seti I was originally painted yellow, and the coffin was made of a precious metal. Give the name of this material from which the coffin was made for this king.
Ivory.
Try again.
Gold.
Yes, 3 points. Gold. Very good. Satsuma. In the Hittite gateway relief panel titled King Sulameli Offering a Libation Before the Storm King, the king on the right carries a curved stick as his royal insignia. He faces the Syrian version of the storm god on the left, who brandishes a weapon in his upraised right hand. Identify the specific element this storm god carries in his left hand as he faces the king.
lightning,
Yes, the storm god would carry lightning. Very good. 4 points. BC Rain. This elaborate set of metal weapons was found in royal graves in Mycenae, Greece. One of the weapons was intricately decorated with scenes showing a lion hunt. Identify the specific type of weapon on which this lion hunt is depicted with inlaid pieces of gold, silver, and copper.
Sword.
Try again.
Axe.
Try again.
Spear.
Try again.
Hammer.
Nope. Teams wait for the buzzer if you'd like to buzz in. Anybody want to buzz in? Okay, Satsuma.
A spear.
No. Murphy.
A shield.
No, a dagger. All right, now we're going to change the rules again. We're going to ask some questions in team choice. Before our match began this morning, each team chose the topic it wanted to be quizzed on. So Murphy, you chose literature. In Edgar Allan Poe's short story titled The Mask of the Red Death, no pestilence had ever been so fatal or hideous as the disease called the Mask of the Red Death. Give the total time that elapses between exposure to the disease and death.
An hour.
Sorry. Satsuma or BC Rain? BC Rain.
A day.
No. Satsuma. Hold on.
Half an hour.
Yes, half an hour is right. 2 points. Satsuma, you chose Shakespeare. Act 2, Scene 5 of the first part of Henry VI takes place in the Tower of London and portrays the death of a longtime prisoner. Give the prisoner's last name.
Mortimer.
That's right, 4 points. BC Rain, you chose American history. In 1913, a law established 12 regional banks and a government board appointed by the president to regulate banking and create stability on a national scale in the volatile banking sector. Give the name of this act. Five seconds.
The act of checks and balancing.
Sorry. Anybody buzz it? Murphy?
Glass-Steagall.
No. Satsuma?
The Emergency Banking Relief Act.
No, the Federal Reserve Act. All right, time for our second toss-up of the match. It's in geography, so everybody hands on your buzzers. A narrow strip of water connects the Tasman Sea with the Greater Pacific Ocean and separates the North and South Islands of New Zealand. Give the name for this strip of water. Satsuma?
The Tasman Strait.
Sorry. Murphy or BC Rain?
The Cook Strait.
Murphy.
The Cook Strait.
That's right. Cook Strait. Very good. 4 points. All right. Physics is the topic. Back to our home team again. State the name of the physical quantity determined by the ratio of path length and elapsed time.
Displacement.
Try again.
Period.
Try again. Okay, Satsuma or BC Rain, anybody want to buzz in? Satsuma?
Speed.
No, BC Rain?
Time elapsed.
Nope. I needed average speed, not just speed, but average speed. Name the physical quantity that is equal to the ratio of an object's mass to its volume.
Density.
That's right, 4 points. BC Rain, state the name given to the kind of energy possessed by an object by virtue of its motion.
Kinetic.
That's right, 4 points. American government is next. The Establishment Clause sets up a wall of separation between church and state, but the nature of that separation is still being argued in American society and in the courts. Give me the last name of the man who referred to the wall of separation. Five seconds. BC Rain?
Trump.
Nope. Satsuma?
Madison.
Nope. Thomas Jefferson. Despite ongoing efforts, this group still faces discrimination in basic rights such as equal pay. Give me the name of this majority group.
Women.
That's right, 4 points. BC Rain. In Neer versus Minnesota, the Supreme Court struck down a state law that prohibited the publication of any, quote, malicious, scandalous, and defamatory periodical. This made it the leading case in this point. Give the term for the point that the government cannot curb ideas before they are expressed.
Freedom of speech.
Try again. Satsuma.
Prior restraint.
That's correct. Prior restraint. Topic is world history. After the abdication of Kaiser Wilhelm II at the end of World War I, Germany formed a republican government that was named after the city where the National Assembly met. Name that city.
Weimar.
Yes, we'll take that. Weimar Republic. Satsuma. In 1941, Japan planned surprise attacks on European and American possessions in the Pacific. The man who planned these simultaneous surprise attacks was Japan's greatest naval strategist. Give his last name.
Yamamoto.
That's correct. 4 points. BC Rain. In order to gain control of the Dardanelles and thus open the gateway to Constantinople, the Allies in World War I mounted several attacks on a peninsula that guarded the strait. Give me the name of that peninsula. Seconds.
The Great Peninsula.
Okay. What was that answer?
The Great Peninsula.
No, sorry. Murphy or Satsuma, anybody want to buzz in? It's Gallipoli. All right, we're down to the last question in today's contest. It is a math toss-up worth 4 points. Everybody get ready to open your white math envelopes now. If secant x minus tangent x is 1 over 15, what is the value of secant x plus the tangent x? Thirty seconds left, teams. Remember to press your buzzer before you give an answer. 10 seconds. The answer was 15. Final score today, BC Rain with 14, Murphy with 29. Today's winner, Satsuma with 41 points.